All right, today we are getting back into writing our opinion writing or persuasive essay. Now, friends at home, your classmates in school voted on our favorite season. It came out to be fall by a landslide. So we are going to write about fall being the best season. Even if you don't agree with that, we're going to pretend. Okay? Pretend you love fall. Now, today, we are going to start writing out our plans. So you will all have this sheet. You need to be filling it out with me as we work together in class. So I'm going to scoot to the back. You all can still see what I'm writing in the front. Okay. Actually, I'm going to write it up here so it can be better. Okay. So first thing, our opinion. What is the opinion that we are trying to convince others of? Cadence?
I like fall the best.
Fall is the best season. Okay? So, our opinion, that's where we write that down. My opinion. Fall is the best season. Shh. All right, we should all about be done with that now. Now, when you are writing to persuade someone, some people might not agree with that. They might say, no way, summer's the best. Summer's way better. So your reasons have to convince them. They need to read your reason and go, I've never thought of it that way. Or, oh yeah, I forgot about that awesome part of fall. So, reason 1, we're going to write the reason here, reason 2 here, reason 3 here, and then down below is where we write all of our details. And we're just using notes today, but we'll be able to stretch all this out into a whole story next week. So, reason 1, we as a class decided on these reasons, and we decided that the pretty fall colors and the leaves make fall pretty great. So, reason 1, the pretty colors of trees, and I'm going to say playing in the leaves. Now, when you're planning your writing, you don't have to use complete sentences. We're just taking down notes. But I'm pretty sure I could write a whole paragraph about that. I could describe the pretty colors of the leaves. I could talk about how wonderful it smells. I can talk about how fun it is to rake leaves and jump in them and play in them, or watch other people play in them. All right, so that is our first reason that we will write about to convince other people. Our second reason that fall is the best that we decided as a class, it is the season which Halloween happens, okay? So Halloween. And the reasons that Halloween are kind of fun, some things I heard mentioned, candy, obviously, costumes, maybe like fall parties, so I know, oh, and carving pumpkins, that was the other one.
And fall break.
So even if your family doesn't celebrate Halloween in all of these ways, or even at all, we still kind of understand what it is. You could talk about the candy and the pumpkin part. All right. Give you about 10 more seconds to finish writing that down. Everyone should be facing the front of the room, focused and listening. Got all that written down? All right, reason number 3. I'm trying to remember what we said. Oh, the weather.
The weather.
All right. Great weather. Okay, now those are our 3 reasons. Once we know our 3 reasons, we can go below and think of some supporting details. Okay? Supporting details. Finish writing that down. I've got to slide my paper up. All right. Oh, we got all that done. All right, so this one is the colors. I'm just going to write quick little notes. This is Halloween. This one's the weather. Okay, supporting details. Let's start in our first one. All about the fall colors. Now again, we're not writing sentences now. You're thinking of like, what could a sentence I'm explaining be about? Why am I going to talk about the fall colors? Eric?
Because it's like pretty and cool.
Okay, so it's pretty to look at. Pretty to see. And we can go into more details in our actual essay. Make sure you're writing with me. So the colors are pretty to see. What else is nice about the colors in the leaf change of fall? Hayden?
That you can like, if the leaves, like all the leaves fall off, you can climb the trees better.
Okay, so I will say leaf piles, tree climbing, Angie? What did we just do last week with leaves in here that was really fun?
Like if all the leaves fell down, you could take one.
A leaf rubbing?
Yep.
Yep, leaf rubbings. We can even talk about leaf rubbings. All right, does anyone have anything else really important they would like to add into there? Hayden?
You get all parade.
Well, we're only focusing on this concept. I've got one more. I love how fall smells. Have you ever noticed how a leaf pile smells? If you haven't, you need to smell some leaves. So I'm going to add in here the smells of leaves. Because I'm thinking that would be a really good detail to add in my story that would make people really think about their senses and maybe remind them what it smells like.
I'm running out of room.
Well, good thing because we're done.
Oh.
All right, we're moving to the Halloween category. Okay. So remember, even if you don't really celebrate Halloween or participate in Halloween, there are still some fun things you could talk about. Or you could talk about how it's such a popular thing, right? So what are some fun parts about Halloween? Quentin?
You get to stay up pretty late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay up late. I shouldn't hear any other voices till I call you. Eric?
You can walk around a lot and explore your neighborhood if you haven't.
Explore or trick or treat. I know this year's a little different. We don't even have to worry about COVID in this writing assignment, okay? We can just think of fall like normal, okay? Normal fall. All right, what else is great about Halloween?
You can race who has the most candy.
Ooh, candy.
Candy.
Okay. I'm noticing some things that are definitely missing up there. What else do we do for around Halloween? Zoe? Dress up. Costumes. Angie?
Paint pumpkins or carve them.
All right. Carve pumpkins. Some people paint them. Hayden? Let's do one more thing.
You get to like spend time with your family.
Okay, good. All right, and that should give us enough details to fully persuade someone that Halloween is a fun activity, okay? So let's move on to our third point, which is fall weather is great. You should think fall's the best because of the weather. What are some details we could talk about in our story that would get people to agree with us? Zoe? cocoa. I'm going to write it's chilly. So we want hot cocoa, right? All right. What else? Quentin?
You can go outside like a lot more.
So it's not too hot and not too cold? Okay. So, not too hot, not too cold. And that kind of goes with playing outside. All right, I'm going to jump in here. One of my favorite things about the weather changing in fall is all the sweaters and scarves and cozy hats and mittens and all of that I get to wear and feel cozy. So I'm going to just write cozy clothes. And you all had mentioned earlier, fall is nice because you get to kind of like sit around inside comfy and watch movies. Part of getting cold weather when it gets dark out sooner, you do kind of more of those cozy activities, right?
Yes.
So I'm just going to sum all that up with cozy activities. And then under here I might just put books.
Playing games.
Books, games, movies. If you're out of space, that's okay. All right, I think we have enough to be able to convince someone that the weather of fall makes for a pretty nice season.
I don't want to know. Cozy clothes, cozy activities.
Cozy activities. All right, now down at the very bottom, it asks your opinion, restated, our conclusion. I do not want to erase all of this. So I'm going to write that bottom portion up at the very top up here, okay? So you can all see it. So we're going to restate our opinion, but this time we've got some reasons for why fall is the best. Okay? So let's sum it up. So you're writing this down at the very bottom portion. Fall is the best because this time. Ready? Start writing with me. And the bottom. Fall is the best because, now we have three main reasons, right?
Could you like be
Sure. Fall is the best because the leaves are beautiful, right? That's our big first general idea. Fall is the best because the leaves are beautiful. It's Halloween time. And last but not least, and the weather is great. How about that? All right, if you finish writing that, stay quiet. Okay? Now, this is our pre-planning. We are ready now to write a persuasive essay next week all about why fall is the best. Okay? After we finish this together as a group, then you're going to start practicing by writing your own essays with your own opinions. Okay? So, are there any questions on how we came up with our topic, our reasons, our details? Emma? The weather is great. All right? Okay, all of you at home, we'll see you next time.
Bye.